When I had my nutrition classes, before I got my gastric bypass surgery, the nutritionist got a point across that I think is very important. In every meal that we have, we need to make sure we're getting our protein in. Protein not only helps you feel full for a longer period of time, but it also helps you during your weight loss phase not to lose your muscles. It makes sure that your body is actually burning fat instead of burning your muscle. Just as something very important, because you want to keep as much muscle as you can, because it's particularly very hard to grow muscle, especially after having such a dramatic weight loss. So one of the tips that I always do, because I'm a person that goes out a lot, whether it's to help my family, if we travel out of state, or if we're out all day, I need to have something to eat. And as you guys know, when you go into a gas station or a rest stop, or even the local bodega in any other area, or any area particularly, when you go in, you don't really find healthy snacks. You find chips, you find candy, bagels and croissants. And those are not really healthy things that you should be eating. And I found it particularly very difficult when in the beginning months of my surgery, or after my surgery, to find snacks that I could eat, because I would not go prepared, and then I would be starving. And I didn't know what to eat. I couldn't really eat anything with sugar, and I can't eat anything with fats, and I can't eat anything with bread, because it just makes me feel overall very uncomfortable, and I needed to avoid that. And then most protein bars that they sell at gas stations have a very high content of sugar. And as some people may know, after you have gastric bypass surgery, or even a VSG, which is a sleeve, you can experience dumping syndrome if you have fats, if you have sugar, and it's just something that I didn't want to repeat, because even eating a healthy protein bar that didn't have any sugar in it, I experienced dumping syndrome, and that's something that I don't want to do again. So what I did focus on was preparing myself anytime I went out, and even at home, because I found myself snacking on things, even if they're healthy. I just usually would go over my calorie budget for the day, and if you just continue to do that, instead of losing weight, you end up gaining weight, because too much of a good thing is bad. So what I started doing was I started preparing little baggies. I would buy my pistachios in bulk, and I would get my scale. This is an electric kitchen scale that you can find anywhere, online or wherever you like. I turn it on, and usually what I found with pistachio and nuts, because those are the primary thing that I used to snack on, with 1 ounce, which is about 1 ounce baggie of pistachios that I have here. With 1 ounce of the bag, or of the 1 ounce of the nuts, right here I have 180 calories and 6 grams of protein. So that way I made sure that when I was snacking, I was having something healthy. Like here you see 1 ounce of almonds, which is about 164 calories for 1 ounce of almonds, and also 6 grams of protein. And we also have here another baggie that I had prepared already of cashews. So it's about 1 ounce of cashews. They're also, this is 5 grams of protein and 160 calories. So It's just something that I got to munch on while on my journey. Whenever I got hungry or I wanted to snack on something or eat something crunchy, because sometimes you do get that urge. And everything that I ate, I track, because it's an important thing when you're losing weight and when you're trying to maintain your weight. You get some kind of app or anything that you have on your phone, an app, or even take notes. Hey, I ate this today at this time or whatever, and you just calculate how many calories you're eating in the day, because you have to hold yourself accountable. Another thing that I usually got as a snack when I want to go out, because obviously I'm not gonna be eating nuts all day. I used to get these little snack packs that we sell in the store. They have here the panino. They have the hard salami and the pepperoni, which is just like a cheese stick, and it has a slice of salami or a slice of pepperoni wrapped around it. The nutrition facts for this, for the 2 pieces, it's 150 calories, and the protein count is 9 grams of protein for this. This is a snack that I like to have whenever I'm out and about. Usually when I'm at home I won't have it. It's just something that I do when I'm out and I have nothing else to eat. Also, here's another snack that sometimes you can find in the gas station, sometimes you can't. These are the P3 portable protein pack. It has turkey, ham, and cheddar cheese, which is a good snack to get that is protein full. It has 14 grams of protein, and it's only 150 calories. So it's a good snack option for anybody that doesn't have anything to eat and doesn't want to eat anything out on the street, because when you stop at rest stops, they have very unhealthy food. Now at home, I will do a variation of this, because sometimes you want to eat something light. I usually do have, if I don't have a snack per se or small snack, I have a small meal. And for me, since I don't eat bread because of the surgery that I had, I mean, you can have some kind of low calorie bread. They have the thin slice of bread and that are like 100 calories. You can for 2, you can have half of one slice of bread with cheese and ham. But it's all up to you. I would have, for me, since I don't eat the bread, I'll have a cheese stick, which is about 80 calories, and a cheese stick or one of these creamy Swiss cheese, which is like a little wedge of cheese. I'm gonna open it up. Usually the Laughing Cow cheese that you have here. You can see the little wedge of cheese. These are the creamy Swiss original. These have 35 calories per wedge, and I like to have this with a piece of avocado, and I can have it with either turkey ham or regular ham. Calorie wise, I'll have about 3 or 4 slices. For this, the turkey breast is 60 calories for 5 slices of turkey, and here for 6 slices of the ham is 70 calories. So these are really good snack options for anyone that is looking for it. You can have the ham and the cheese with some fruit, because fruit, even though it has sugar, is a healthy snack option, because you're getting all of the natural antioxidants and nutrients from the fruit. Here you have about a cup of cherries, which is less than 100 calories. You can have this with a cheese stick, with some yogurt. I mean, I wouldn't eat a whole cup with a whole yogurt, but I mean, it all depends on you and how you're feeling for the day, because sometimes we're hungrier at different times of the day and we don't want to eat a full meal. So what I find is that I will snack on things like this. So I'll have the fruit, say it's the cherries, or I have some blueberries, um, strawberries. I love to have strawberries with my breakfast. Even if I have, let's say, pancakes, waffles, anything that I would have for breakfast, if it's a solid, I would have with fruit. Also mangoes and oranges, which is all fruits, and even though it does have calories, it's just a very good way to get in your nutrients. But like I said, always make sure you eat your fruit with some kind of protein, because it's going to help you maintain the fullness feeling for a longer period of time. On that being said, we also have yogurts. Try to find yogurts that have less than 7 grams of sugar. I find the Oikos, the 000, are very good. They have 0 added sugar, 0 artificial sweeteners, 0% fat. This is 100 calories and has 15 grams of protein. So right here you're having a great chunk of protein in one snack. So let's say you have your breakfast, which is a shake. You get in about 30 grams of protein in your shake. Then you come and you have your 15 grams of protein from your yogurt. That's 45 grams of protein right there. So you're not even halfway through the day and you have about half of the protein that you should be getting in your day. For me, my doctor told me that I need to get at least 100 grams of protein in the day. Everybody's different, but that's the recommendation that my surgeon told me. And different yogurts have different amount of protein and different calories. Just try to find anything that's really low in sugar, because there are a lot of yogurts out in the market that have 15 grams of sugar, 23 grams of sugar, and I really don't see the point in eating a yogurt if it's going to be pure sugar. Like the Light and Fit is a very good option. It's 80 calories and 12 grams of protein. Even store brands, like this one is Friendly Farms. This is 100 calories, 13 grams of protein, and has 7 grams of sugar. So, and if you don't like to have flavored yogurts like this, you can also go with the non-fat Greek yogurt. You just portion it out. Right here it says 3/4 of a cup is 90 calories. And it only has 4 grams of sugar. So you can mix this up with some fruit and you'll have a perfect snack option. Now for those of us that must have our chips, the only brand that I found recommended by anybody are the brand that they sell by Quest. These chips here. This specific chip is a tortilla style protein chips. It's a ranch flavor. It has 19 grams of protein in it. And it's 1 gram of sugar and 5 grams of carbs. So anybody watching the carbs, I guess you also have to look into that. I'd say this might be a once in a while snack. It's not something that you should be having every single day. They have different flavors. I tried it's like a Fiesta flavor, and it's really good. Sort of tastes like what Doritos would taste like. But these are just options that you might have, especially if you want to have something salty. Because all of these options primarily are sweet, like the fruit is sweet, the yogurt is sweet. The nuts, if you buy them with salt, then they'll be salty, and you'll have the ham that's a little salty. But for those of us that must have something like chips back into our life, the Quest chips are a good option. There are plenty of other snack options. These are just the snacks options that I found on hand in my house. I mean, you can also have veggies like carrots and cucumbers. Cucumbers taste very good when you cut them up with some lime and you add some salt to it. For those of you that like the tahini, you can add some tahini on it, and it's really, really delicious. It's a great snack option. Just here are some ideas of things that you can eat, and they're low calorie, and they fit into this lifestyle that many of us are part of. When you want to lose weight and when you want to maintain your weight, you need to make sure you maintain your lifestyle. Not because you lost the weight are you gonna go back to eating french fries and chicken wings from the Chinese place, or going to McDonald's, or eating pizza from Domino's. Sure, maybe once a month you can splurge on your calories and eat that as a cheat meal, or a special meal, a treat meal for yourself. But it's not something that you should be having every day. And I stress that just because you want to have one treat meal, do not make the whole day a treat day, because you will damage your whole week's worth of work. One day of eating 2,000 calories per meal will ruin your whole week. I have experienced it, and there's a very important saying that stuck to me from a YouTuber that I watched a couple of months ago, and he said, hey, not because you accidentally ran one stop sign doesn't mean that you're going to run every single stop sign and every single red light in the whole day that you were driving on the whole way. Because one, you can end up dead, or you're going to be getting tickets every time you stop, or anytime that the police will see you. So treat your treat meals as that, a treat. So I'm sharing these tips because I know that a lot of people are looking for healthy snacks to eat during their weight loss journey and in their maintenance phase. I want to help you guys out. I know what it feels like to lose some weight and then not maintain it. I've gone through it, and I don't want to experience it again, and I don't want anybody else to experience it, because it really sucks. So you can get your life back together. You can lose the weight again. Just make sure you stick to the plan. The biggest tip that I can tell you, the biggest thing that you can do, is to track your calories. To prepare yourself, because I know a lot of us, when we work, when we go out, we're not prepared, and we usually end up having to snack or eat something out that we're not supposed to, and really doesn't fit into our healthy lifestyle. If you know you need to avoid things such as fats, such as sugar, such as breads and pastas, prepare yourself, because nobody else is going to do it for you. When you go out to a restaurant, make sure you tell them not to put any fats in your food. And after you get it, just check it. Because sometimes, even though you tell the waitress, it doesn't happen. It happened to me once. I went to a cafe and told them, listen, I want an omelet with no oil in it. And when I got it, I ate it fine. I trusted that the cook hadn't put any oil in it. And maybe about, I don't know, a minute or two into it, I started getting horrible pains in my stomach, and I started dumping, which is very uncomfortable, and it's not something that I would want anybody else to experience. For those of you that have experienced it, you know what I'm talking about, and you don't want to repeat it after you have it. So this is why I'm giving you the tips, because I want you to succeed, And you know, if you guys have anything, any questions or any ideas for any videos, please let me know and I will get to it. So that's all for today, and please subscribe to my channel if you guys want more tips and recipes as I have been sharing, and give me a thumbs up on the page. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.